Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing about Bitcoin. Is finally time to go to a new all-time high and have a parabolic melt up, or we're gonna see one more low incoming in. Today I'm gonna answer to you all of them. I'm gonna talk about Altseason and so much more. So don't forget to subscribe on this channel for more updates about this crazy cryptocurrency market. Guys, yesterday we were saying that the price of Bitcoin would have had a correction down to a specific area, which I highlighted roughly around here. I was saying that we're going to see a small rebound around 59,000, then a big pump up to $62,000, and things went exactly as we said by the book. You can see in our VIP group, guys, over here we highlighted the plan: Bitcoin 4 hours retracement down to 59.5 ahead of the FOMC meeting, and then a pump to $63,000. You can see the plan over here, which played out perfectly. And of course, guys, our members, we of course took the advantage of our trading calls, so we went swing long on Solana, and those are the results, guys. You can see lots of green coming in for me as well. 84.90% on Solana in just a day. So guys, if you are really sick and tired of navigating this market and don't understand what you have to do short term, long term, how to day trade, invest long term, and all of that, and you want proper analysis of Bitcoin, altcoins, what you can do, you can join our VIP group, guys. The best community on the internet right now, full of professional traders. We are smashing this market. And also, if you want to learn my strategy, the way I'm operating, why we are so precise, you can go and watch my free masterclass over here, and to show you how you can make as well 20+% a month in under 4 hours per week, utilizing our strategy over here, the FTA $1 million strategy. And I'm talking about 20% plus per month. Lots of people right now are making much more than that, including myself. Now, let's go back into Bitcoin straight away, and I want to show you what I think it can be happening right now, but also want to show you a little bit more from like a macroeconomic point of view. Guys, I believe that we are very close to the end of this correction, and what I actually did over here, right, to show you this pattern over here, was to replicate what happened over here in 2023. You can see that after the roughly the 18th, 19th of September 2023, we had the beautiful start, of this parabolic pump from roughly 25,000 to $73,000, and it looks like Bitcoin is repeating the same pattern. If this is true, then what we could be seeing is that from here we're not going to see any more of a pullback. We're going to probably keep pumping and grinding higher and higher and higher, up to roughly $76,000 by the end of 2024. Then have a little bit of a correction to retest this line over here, and then this parabolic melt up to roughly $100,000. Now, I'm a little bit battled in between two things, and I believe that this could be the bottom, and then there's going to be the first scenario. An alternative scenario will be a rejection from this area, drop down to roughly, let's say, from here, have another drop down to this area to roughly $42,000 to $45,000. That we're going to be starting, let's say, from here, and then $43,000, $44,000, retest this line over here, have a rejection down again, and then the final parabolic melt up to $90,000. So I'm still battling between these two, but at the moment, as always, we trade level by level. And if you're an investor, of course, be mindful of all the situation. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't advise. Only in the VIP group, of course, we discuss all of this with Bitcoin and altcoins, long term and short term. So that's what I think from a macroeconomic point of view. I think that we are very close to, of course, explode very soon. We're going to see a nice parabolic melt up, and of course, I'm getting super excited. Now, let's have a look more into intraday. What's happening right now, for today? What is the plan? What are we doing, guys? Very, very simple over here, guys. On the daily chart, you can see we are into this potential ascending channel, and Bitcoin was able to break this very nice level of resistance. You can see that we had a resistance here. We finally broke this this channel. We closed this candle above, so it looks like it could be continuing to go to the upside, because the next level of resistance is going to be this pivot point over here, this area around the 64 to 65, and the next one is going to be roughly at 67 to 68. Now, What I'm expecting is that because we pumped so much, maybe we could be seeing one more, I would say, pullback to retest this area over here, roughly 60,000, 60,500, before continuing to go higher to the next point at 63 to $64,000, and then we could be seeing something like this. So what I could be expecting is I'm going to show you on the 4-hour chart, so you're going to see a little bit better. I could be expecting, sorry for my bad drawing, but something like this. Maybe a pump to, let's say today, 62,000, 63,000, up to here, then retest around this area, 68,800, and then a big pump up to 64 to 65,000. Very important. We have to be able to stay above this line over here, because if you're going to go down and retest this line at roughly 68,800, and then we fall again down to here, then there is a risk we're going to pretty much break all of this. This could be a false breakout, and we could be revisiting lower levels at probably 56 to even $55,000. That's why we have to be very careful with this level, not to be, we shouldn't lose this level over here. But right now, of course, that's what I can see. It will be very healthy for BTC to have a retracement and then a pump to the upside, and then of course from there we go to 65, another correction, another pump. That's how you want the market to move, in a healthy way, with impulses and pullback. You don't want to see this crazy parabolic move up to here, because what can happen most of the time, you see the price to go up like this, because this is market makers grabbing all of the liquidity, and then they just fluctuate the price and then they dump it again. So that's what you don't want to see, which is very, very important. Right now looks quite healthy, I must say. We still need to understand if what are they going to do once we're going to get into this level over here, as I explained already. Once we're going to maybe touch 62,000, 63,000, are they going to dump it again this way, or are they going to just go retest this area and then pump it to the upside? Still unknown. But of course, our VIP members already have a plan on how to trade all of this, and it's going to be very exciting. Next one I want to also show you today, guys. Lots of people ask me, so is it the start? Are we going to see Altseason right now? The answer is I don't think Altseason has started as yet. As you can see, in this case over here, guys, the Bitcoin dominance is still pumping to the upside. Bitcoin dominance is pretty much the amount of Bitcoin, the amount of crypto which is now sitting in Bitcoin, and you can see that the percentage is quite high at 58.29%. And what I would like to see, according to the data, I would like to see a potential retracement of this dominance, right? So people investing more and more into Bitcoin until this area over here, roughly 61.8% of the Fibonacci retracement, which is going to come around, I would say, 16th of December to January. So what does it mean? It means that we are going to see more movement with Bitcoin until December, January, which is actually in line to what happened in 2020. We can see, here we picked roughly the end of December, and then boom, we went down this way, and then altcoins went crazy. So right now, what I want to see would be a retracement up to here, so Bitcoin to reach potentially 90K, 100K around this area by the end of the year. And then from here, I want this rising wedge to fall this way. Once this happens, once you're going to see the rising wedge breaking down, all hell is going to break loose with the altcoins. Altcoins are going to pump like there is no tomorrow. Pretty much what it is like people are going to sell Bitcoin to put the money into altcoins. So we're going to be very, very happy when that happens. Now, let's also have a look, guys, at DXY dollar currency index. That's quite, I would say, oversold at the moment, which in general, if we're going to have a DXY trending down, that's very, very good for stocks and crypto. Is going to go down even more, yes, but we could probably be seeing short term a little bit of a recoil back up to here. That could be possible. And then what I'm expecting could be maybe a recoil in this area and then a continuation down. Remember that October, November, December, very bullish months for crypto, and the dollar right now that the Fed is cutting interest rates, it's probably going to lose value more and more and more, and is going to reach my target, which I have been talking about for like a long time. People did not believe me, but I've been saying this for months and months and months. My target is going to be roughly at 96 for the dollar, which means if it's going to go down to this area, all the money I'm going to be put into risk assets, and they should go up like crazy. So very exciting for that. Last one I want to talk about today, guys, S&P 500. Very interesting because we broke all-time high yesterday. We had a rejection from here. I guess we need to understand and see how is it going to open today. If it's going to go and form a new all-time high, are we going to continue to pump, or we're going to see a correction from here? In my opinion, I mean, looking at data and everything, we could be seeing maybe like a little correction coming from here, but that wouldn't be like, of any alarm, wouldn't be any not impactful. So what I would say is maybe something like this, maybe a little bit of a retrace, and then one final blow off top, around this area over here at roughly 6,000 to 6,500 for the S&P 500. So which is super exciting to see. That's what I can see right now from the chart, and we just had to wait and see, I guess, today, the opening, how we're gonna perform. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. The last thing also I would like to mention as well is about a few other consideration. One is the Bitcoin power law, guys, from Plan G. Amazing physicist, scientist. He just came with this plan over here, which is pretty much saying that we are going to see Bitcoin to start to pump around November, and he's posting a target of roughly $200,000 by the end of 2025. So looks like a great guy, very, very smart. So we could be seeing like, a nice pump from here. I'm still expecting a pump, like a mid-term cycle top going back into Bitcoin, where we are going to see, I'm going to show you now on the weekly, we are going to see, my computer is going to upload, maybe a pump up to in between 90 to 100,000, then a big drop, maybe a fear of recession down to 40, 45, and then a final blow off top later in 2025. That could be my case scenario, up to maybe 150, even 170, and then the real recession is going to start. But I really believe that Bitcoin has been massive undervalued right now, and we're going to see lots of fireworks coming in very, very soon. And the last one is, is the recession going to come? Who knows? Ryan Dedrick is saying that the Fed has to cut rates of stock near all-time high 20 times, and the S&P was higher 20 times later. So looking at this kind of data, who knows when the recession is going to come? Everybody's screaming right now for the recession. What do you want to see right now? It's a potential dream of a soft landing, that everybody's going to be super positive. That is when you have to get out. Right now, everybody's still very bearish, still very scared, and it's going to help to push the market higher. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to release another video soon about altcoin season and altcoins, so stay tuned, because I'm going to show you some price prediction for your favorite altcoins. Take care, and I'm going to see you soon.